CBS 2 Broadcast Center in Chicago. This is CBS 2 Morning News.
Developers strike a deal to revitalize a South Side community. Years later, homes are still boarded up. Now the city is taking action after the two investigators start asking questions.
Now to a CBS 2 investigation. An historic Chicago community, the Pullman district, home to the nation's first industrial plan community, is now under massive renovation, but promises of a quick turnaround have yet to materialize. And that is causing some very frustrated homeowners to turn to CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker to find out what the holdup's all about.
Take a drive near 107th and Langley, and you can't help but notice what residents have been living with for years.
It's rough, you know.
Paul Wilkes' home is right next door to one of them.
I mean, on this block, you probably got 5 residents, you know, total, and the rest is abandoned. On
one city block, we found nearly 20 boarded up, empty, rundown homes.
Sometimes I get angry because, you know, me being in a situation like this, it puts you in a, because the area can be, you know, sort of makes you look like you a bad person too, based on the way the area is.
In October 2016, the nonprofit development group Chicago Neighborhood Initiatives bought 8 properties on the block from the city for roughly $10,000 each, with the promise to rehab them.
Chicago Neighborhood Initiatives, backed by U.S. Bank.
In its video, CNI promotes its success in bringing in $350 million to revitalize the community in the form of new business, rehabbing historic homes, jobs. So when CNI snatched up the houses on Langley, Wilkes had hope.
They went in here and cleaned them all out, so I'm looking like they was going to start doing, you know, changing.
But it didn't.
You know, it don't take that long to redo a house.
We're working to assemble the financing.
Jennifer Bransfield is the chief operating officer of CNI.
This is one of the properties that we completed.
She points to 107th and Champlain, where 28 homes were rehabbed over the last 10 years. But the agreement signed in 2016 said the agency would start rehabbing the houses on Langley within 90 days after closing. Did you think when you signed the agreement that it was going to be, you were going to be able to do it in a short amount of time? Did you not?
We hoped.
So why agree to start the rehab in 90 days?
We were hoping that it would work. We've also remained in constant communication with the city.
As recently as May, according to an email, CNI was talking with the city about getting rid of some of the 8 houses on Langley, but when we called the city, a spokesman said CNI would lose all of them because nothing had been done.
I don't want to be around this stuff.
The official statement from the city? We are finalizing a plan to transfer the properties in default to other developers that will complete the work.
It could be better just if they were to fix up these other units and stuff like that.
Wilkes has renewed hope that abandoned houses on his block will soon be gone. Dorothy Tucker, CBS 2 Investigators.
In a statement, a spokesperson said after being unable to receive sufficient subsidy to make the original plan work, we are encouraged the Department of Housing is working with CNI on a revised redevelopment strategy that will include other developers for the vacant properties.